There's a lot of people that don't know. And hey, that's a good segue of going into one of my fucking rants that made me angry. A little angry rant for everyone. Hey! Fucking Tim Pool back at it again. Back at it again, not knowing jack shit about VTubers. I know I'm a pissant, so he's not gonna respond to me about anything, right? But like, holy fuck, could you at least not just say completely incorrect things?
But the news here from Bounding into Comics is Capcom advertises Exoprimal with drag queens in the West, VTubers in Japan.
Fucking hate journalists.
And here is a picture of two clowns, I guess. I mean, look, I think it's kind of gross what they're doing. Like, I mean, quite literally, like licking their fingers and doing whatever. If this is what you want to do to promote your game, I'm going to stay very far away from your game. But here's the thing. In Japan, they use VTubers. VTubers are automatically animated anime girls. And so the argument being brought up here, and why I find this story fascinating is, well, you're mad about drag queens, but what do VTubers have to do with anything? A lot, actually. VTubers play video games. They have anime characters that move based on how they talk and, you know, the person. So the video capture has you, or I think it might just be audio based. The anime character stands there, you talk, and then its mouth moves, making it look like it's talking while someone plays video games. That I get. That's why they market it.
I'm not actually moving, you guys. It's automatic. I'm not a real human. I'm a robot. He's outed my special secret. Fully semi-automatic movement, honestly.
That way. Because they're like, hey, here's a thing that people do. It's a very popular form of content. Let's create one using a video game.
So I don't really know what he's saying there. Let's create one to play our video game?
In the West, they said, for some reason, drag queens will do it. Okay.
My big issue here is the focus should be on that drag queens were used as official advertising for Capcom. This would be a lot more egregious if Capcom was making the decisions for both of these. However, and I guess I can only put partial blame on Tim for not doing even an ounce worth of research with his special eyes, but Bounding into Comics, I think, bears the brunt of the blame here. While Capcom Japan grants VTuber Botan early access to promote the upcoming Exoprimal, Capcom USA hosts drag stream to advertise the game's open beta. Anyone who applied had a chance of getting a key. Open betas usually are guaranteed keys for everyone who applies. However, I don't know if this was specifically everyone. Either way, it's not Capcom directly contacting Botan. This was not a sponsored stream. Capcom USA's stream on Twitch features drag players, whatever the fuck their names are. In contrast, Capcom Japan features HoloLive Capcom Japan features on Botan channel. Apparently, Capcom JP decided to change their name to Botan channel. Anyone trying to push the fact that this was Capcom using marketing of VTubers in Japan and drag queens in the West is just outright fucking brain damage. Capcom had nothing to do with the Botan stream. They didn't reach out specifically. They didn't sponsor the stream. You can see in the top, there's no flag that shows up saying it's sponsored. I went ahead and I copy pasted her bio here. Go to DeepL and you translate it. There is absolutely nothing here. Exoprimal open beta pre-release. Open beta is now available. Channel members benefits for the channel. I've released a song. Click here to purchase song. Nothing in here about it being sponsored. Sponsor is not in the title. She doesn't mention anything about being sponsored. By YouTube's rules, regardless of where you live in the world, you have to disclose if you are sponsored by a company to play a game. And sponsored usually also implies that you are being paid for it, not just given a key. And as an open beta, it's not a direct contact unless you have some sort of prior content contract with them. Somebody sent me Niji Sanji, because Niji Sanji is also a Japanese company, of Finana. She's got sponsored in her title. If you refresh the page, you can see the sponsored flag includes paid promotion, pops up in the top corner. Alright, so sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, it's also in her description. These are things you have to put there. These are things you have to put there if you're being sponsored. So to take this person who said Capcom USA Marketing versus Capcom JP Marketing. Hold on, I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you, Anonymous. I'm gonna fucking get to you. Don't you fucking worry. This person just blatantly not using their eyes, trying to stir up controversy on Twitter, has now somehow gotten an entire news article peddling fake news to the point where someone like Timothy over here also cannot use his special eyes. Capcom Japan features. It did not. And then they just keep going down, talking about the differences in advertising. And Mr. Anonymous, let me just read your message one more time. Japanese copyright law requires permission to stream games. Capcom had to approve her stream even if she wasn't paid. God, I'm gonna fucking come. I'm gonna fucking come! March 19th, 2021! Hololive Management Company signs licensing agreement with Capcom! Cover, the Japanese company that owns and manages Hololive Productions, has signed a licensing agreement with Capcom. Cover made the announcement through its official Twitter account detailing what this will mean for VTubers associated with Hololive Productions. Thank you for the $1, Anonymous, but fuck you! Cover! They make fun of my accent! Just in case, here's the Cover official announcement back in 2021. They had licensing to play any Capcom games on stream! I came so hard I can't speak! I'm experiencing the afterglow! But yeah, no, they didn't have to have direct contact for sponsorship because they had a long-standing, years-long agreement! God, that feels so good!